The time has come once again for the greatest show in politics and virtual motorsports. Welcome to round 3 of the 2022 Senate Race Championship. We've left the United States of America again, and the United States and the United Kingdom have invaded Japan. And back with me for our next road course, Sara. It's another dead short road course. We got a mile of twists and turns here. This is going to be exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, we find ourselves in the heartland of Japan, just outside the greater Tokyo area, at a course everyone knows and loves, Tsukuba Circuit, except it's not the version of Tsukuba Circuit that everyone knows and loves. It is the 2K short course, which is only 1.61 kilometers and 6 turns, even shorter than our Oran Park race.
The lap here is so short that this pace lap only takes a matter of seconds. And Sara, we're going to be going green here in a matter of moments. And these final seconds here, who's your pick for victory?
Jack Reed had an impressive showing being able to hold off the field at Oran Park. I gotta go with him. I think it's an exciting pick, someone who we didn't expect to be seeing at the front of this field, and we may see him yet again grab another podium.
Well, the iRacing Porsche pace car this time pulls off into that very, very small pit entrance, and Diane Abbott, she will start on pole here, the highest rated MP in the field. Diane Abbott leads us to green here at Tsukuba. Mike Crapo gonna try and go around the outside here, not gonna work. They're gonna go 1 by 2 as Brian Schatz tries to look around the outside of Reed already.
Everyone nice and tidy, playing together in these first few corners here, but as the track tightens up, I have to imagine we're going to see some little bit of bumping with these cars. These cars are quite fragile, so we'll see if we have carbon fiber bits all over the course in due time.
Schatz does take care of Jack Reed. Now he sets his sights on Mike Crapo for second. He's got to get by Crapo here quick, or else he will not have any chance of catching Abbott. He then sends it down the inside. Doesn't work, though, through that corner. He's got to maximize his exit here. Will he be able to? No, that's a terrible exit from Schatz. Mike Crapo goes for the usual AI defense strategy, but he locks it up and he's going to throw it off the road. No, he isn't. He keeps it on the road, but he falls to third.
And it looks like Schumer is now by Jack Reed as well. Jack Reed dropping back in the field. He has Gillibrand right on his butt right now going into the hairpin. I don't think he's going to be able to hold off many more drivers. He's already dropping like a rock here.
Jack Reed in trouble. John Hoven update. He's up one whopping spot. He's gotten by Mike Rounds and Richard Shelby. So he lost a spot and he gained a spot. You see him in the back of your picture there, chasing down his fellow 2021 champion, the House of Commons race winner, the 2021 Senate race winner, John Hoven versus Lindsey Hoyle. It's a terrible exit from Hoven, and he's going to have to keep waiting. But look up there, Bernie Sanders, Gillibrand. Sanders and Gillibrand, remember, they fought for the Democratic presidential nomination, and both of them lost. So they're trying to win something here, and it's only a battle for 6th place. Gillibrand has the inside. They're still going to be stuck side by side here. They've been side by side for half a lap, and now they're not anymore as I say that.
Yeah, it looks like Jack Reed holding them up, going back to his defensive ways, somehow able to hold back drivers of much higher skill. So good job, Jack Reed.
Japan, famous for its trains, its rail infrastructure, and Jack Reed is proving no exception. This is a fantastic Japanese train by the driver of the number 16. And one car ahead of these two, not to distract from this, Chuck Schumer is all over the back of Mike Crapo now. He fell back just a little bit, but under braking here through the second hairpin, he is right there. He just needs to maximize his exit on that final corner, I think, and that'll be his way through up to third. And then maybe if Schatz and Abbott start battling, Schumer might have a shot here at a little bit of a higher position.
Yeah, if Jack Reed is an ordinary train, then Chuck Schumer is definitely a Japanese bullet train, able to shoot up this field here, and he is going for a look going onto the front straight and gets on the inside of Crapo, and he's going to have this pass done going into turn 1. Chuck Schumer up into 3rd position.
They banged wheels down the front straight. That was wild, but Schumer is up to 3rd, and look up for the battle for the lead. Brian Schatz has closed that gap down to Abbott remarkably. These two aren't that separated in skill, 7th and 2nd, both in the 70s, I believe. No, I think Diane Abbott is 67% skill, Schatz 74, but that 7% difference has proven remarkable because Schatz, look at him, he's all over the back of Abbott, but not a great exit there. The senator from Hawaii, the MP from Hackney, Abbott's going to hang on for the moment.
Shots only got a few laps to make this move stick. Only 6 or so laps to go in this race, but he's got a big gap behind him to Schumer, so he can take his time here and get this passed on Abbott and cruise away to a win if he so chooses. Meanwhile, John Hoven back in 8th position has made his way up to a train of cars behind Bernie Sanders, Kirsten Gillibrand, and Jack Reed. Jack Reed holding up a huge line of cars there. James Langford and Lindsay Hoyle also joining that train.
Who else but Jack Reed could be leading this train? But as I say that, look at him. He's pulled away here. Gillibrand looks like she's having some trouble. She's not really on the pace. Definitely holding up Sanders and Hoven. Up front, Schatz is actually falling back, but here's Hoven looking at a dive on Bernie, the Republican and the Independent who caucuses with the Democrats. Hoven to the inside. Bernie tries to hang tough, but he just cannot find the grip there. On the outside, Hoven up one more spot. He's up to 7th. He's actually in, believe it or not, he's in his best position of the season so far. That goes to show how terrible Hoven, the draws have not been very nice to him, and he's gotten into some incidents, but if he wants to turn this season around, he's got to get moving quick if he wants to be a double champion. And right now he's chasing down Gillibrand, but I'd like to cut back to the front here as Lummis and Rounds go side by side. Lummis takes care of that. We are getting into lap traffic. Debbie Stabenow, who else but Debbie, is under pressure from Abbott here. She's going to be a roadblock, but can Abbott get around her fast enough? Yes, she can. Shots goes right through as well.
Yeah, easily by Stabenow, who is going about the speed limit of a city street through that hairpin. Just a nice, lazy 30 miles an hour. No need to go any faster.
Shots compromising his entry there, and probably compromising his exit as well. Oh, but no, this is a great exit from him. He used that smaller, tighter line, but it did not work out for him, and I thought he might have a shot to the inside of Abbott, but no. Abbott doing a phenomenal job of defending here. The Labour MP, the first black woman ever elected to the UK Parliament. She locks up into the hairpin, but not bad enough. She's still holding on. But if you look up ahead just a little bit, there's more lap traffic coming that we might reach before the end of this race. We're only going to have 3 laps to go, but Wicker, Tuberville, and Starmer and a couple others, they're right up there, and Abbott's hoping they don't catch them.
And it looks like this race is indeed down to just Abbott and Schatz. The rest of the field taking turns getting stuck behind Jack Reed. So a huge
another big lockup from Abbott. And there's Cornyn wrecked as well. If you saw him in the periphery there, he had a big off as well. Cornyn's off. Stabenow's a lap down. Poor old John Cornyn. Second last in terms of skill level. So we say Debbie Stabenow's the comic relief, but John Cornyn likes to get into trouble as well. But there's Roger Wicker. Roger Wicker in that blood red car, occupying the same color as Ben Carden's car, one of our champions. But he's going to get in the way here. 2 laps to go. Can Diane Abbott navigate her way through the lap traffic, or is this how Brian Schatz gets by? Abbott to the inside of Wicker. Schatz is going to go to the outside. That's a bizarre choice. He slowed himself down there.
Yeah, looks like he was a little bit confused trying to make his way past the back markers there and kind of concedes that battle to Abbott for now, but he's right up on Abbott's bumper going through the hairpin. We'll see if he can get around this lapped car on the exit, still having some confusion being stuck to the outside of this track, but it looks like he's going to stay on Abbott for now.
Football coach Tommy Tuberville of Alabama, Schatz gets by him. Abbott a little bit easier through Tuberville. But the white flag is in the air here. Can Diane Abbott hang on? Can the MP beat the Senators? She's got to get by Mitt Romney here in the military green car. She does. Brian Schatz sends it in there as well. He's going to get by Romney with little to no trouble as well. Up ahead, Sir Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, the leader of the party that Diane Abbott is a member of. Will he get out of the way? Will he help his party member? It doesn't look like he's going to have to, because they're not going to be close enough. They've navigated the lap traffic remarkably, expertly. Diane Abbott, you have certainly earned yourself a Waitrose mojito on the tube, or M&S, was it? I don't know. But through the final corner, Diane Abbott, what an upset. She beats the Senators. The MP wins at Tsukuba.
Yeah, Brian Schatz putting up a good battle, but not able to make that move on Abbott.
Hoven and Gillibrand through the final corner. Does he have one more spot in him? No, he doesn't. It's only 7th for the 2021 champion. This has not been the start to the season Hoven would have wanted, and he's going to lose even more points to shots. Rounding out the top 10 is Hoyle and Cynthia Lummis, only 11th, and quite a few others ran into trouble at the back that we'll look at in a moment. So here's what happened to John Cornyn. Sarah, something tells me it might have just been a clumsy outbreaking.
Indeed. If it comes to John Cornyn right now, I would tell him he is for horses, not for Formula 3 cars.
That was a... Oh, but he kept it rolling. Oh, no. There were too many cars coming by. I thought he would be able to get that thing back out on track without that front wing, but no, he parked it, and then eventually he just decided, I'm going to take a tow, goodbye, and I'm going to finish 35th. All right, here are the points after round 3. We're halfway in the 2022 Senate Race Championship. It's still Brian Schatz out front. He might have only finished second, but it was a good enough day for him, and he still beat Chuck Schumer. And you go back to Hoven in 6th, 67 points. I'm no mathematician, but that's just barely over half of what Schatz has scored, Sarah. With this IndyCar point scoring system, the drivers from 25th to 35th only score 5 points. The only driver who has not finished higher than 25th and has scored 5 points every race is none other than Roger Wicker. So we'll see if he can turn it around and maybe he'll move up in the world. But that's it from Tsukuba. We'll be back at another oval race, and you know what that means. Probably carnage, probably incredible racing. We'll see you then.